Good morning, friends. In last session, before the exam, we have discussed about human eye, our eye. I had asked a question for that from the topic human eye. Only about figure and labeling it, but almost all of you have not written the question answer properly. So in this session, we will revise this topic once again, and after that, we will discuss about Braille system. So first of all, what is inside our eyes? We will only revise the topic once again. That is 16.7. So as you are given in this figure 16.14, you can just open this figure 16.14 inside your in your textbook also. Now we will see the main things only. Okay. First of all, you are given the outer coat of the eye is white. It is tough so that it can protect the interior of the eye from accidents. Okay, whatever the white part you can see in the eyes, okay, it is very tough so that it can protect our eyes from some accidents. Okay, its transparent front part is called cornea. Okay, this thing you are given in this a figure 16.14. Okay, that this part is cornea. Behind the cornea, we find a dark muscular structure called iris. Okay, we will see about the function of iris also. Okay, so in the iris, there is a small opening called the pupil. Okay, here you are given in the blue color. Okay, this is iris. Okay, and this is okay in the iris there is a small opening called the pupil. Okay, we can say a small opening called pupil. Okay, and the size of pupil is controlled by the iris. Okay, this is the function of iris. If you are being asked that what is the function of iris, then you can say that it can control the size of pupil. The iris is that part of eye which gives it its distinctive color. Whenever somebody will say that the person got bluish eyes, okay, or green eyes, okay, then it is not actually the color of eye. Okay, we are talking about the color of iris. When we say that a person has green eyes, we refer actually to the color of iris. We refer actually to the color of iris. The iris controls the amount of light entering into the eye. You may observe that sometimes whenever somebody will force you some, okay, somebody will give some lights into your eyes, then your eyes can be closed. Okay, eyes will be closed. And if you are watching something in the dark room, let's say, okay, let's take an example of dark room, then your eyes will be fully open. Okay, so that's the reason that the iris controls the amount of light entering into the eyes. Let us see how. The lens focuses light on the back of the eye on a layer called retina, as we are given in this figure. Okay, this is retina, and the lens focus. This lens focuses all the lights on the back of the eye. Okay, or inside the eye. The retina contains several nerve cells. Okay, here you are given that optic nerve. Several nerve cells. Sensations felt by the nerve cells are then transmitted to the brain through the optic nerve. Okay, this optic nerve will generally send a message to the brain. Okay, there are two kind of cells, cones and rods. Cones generally sensitive to bright light. Okay, cones are sensitive to bright light, whereas These rods are sensitive to dim light. Okay, so this is the basic we have discussed about eye. After that one, we have discussed about care of the eyes. So let's discuss that important four topics for this. Okay. If advised, use suitable spectacles. Okay, if you are if any doctor have told you, okay, suggest you, advised you to wear some glasses, okay, wear some spectacles, then you should go for it. Too little or too much light is bad for eyes. Insufficient light causes eye strain and headaches. Too much lights, like that of the sun, a powerful light, a powerful lamp, or a laser torch can injure the retina. Okay, if the light coming into our eye is not enough, then we will feel some headache, okay, some eye strain. And if the light is very bright, okay, like a sun or a heavy lamp, okay, like okay, heavy lamp or laser torch, then our eyes can be injured by that one. Do not look at the sun or a powerful light directly. Okay, you may observe that in the Uttarayan also we are using that sunglasses, and while welding something, the mechanic also uses sunglasses or shield to protect his eyes. Never rub your eyes if particles of dust go into your eyes. Wash your eyes with clean water. If there is no improvement, go to a doctor. Okay, we should not rub our eyes if something is going inside. We should just provide some clean water. And although if there is no improvement, there is no change or routine, then we should visit a doctor. Always read at the normal distance for vision. Do not read by bringing the book close to your eyes or keeping it too far. So these are the very common topic we have discussed for the care of our eyes. Now let's move forward to our next topic. That is topic 16.9. Visually impaired person can read and write. Okay. We can say that if a person has no eyes, okay, then also he can read. But it is not the same process we are following. So what is it? It is the Braille system, and we will discuss it. Some persons, including children, can be visually impaired. They have very limited vision to see things. Some persons cannot see at all since birth. Some persons may lose their eyesight because of a disease or an injury, okay, by some accidents, we can say. Such persons try to identify things by touching and listening to voices more carefully. You can say that you may have observed in the film, in the movies, or in maybe in real life also. Okay, that if somebody have not eyes, okay, then he will just touch the things, okay, or listen the things very carefully, okay, and understand that what is going to happen. They develop their other senses more sharply. However, additional resources can enable them to develop their capabilities further. Okay. Now, for this one, Braille system is there. The most popular resource for visually challenged person is Braille. So, what is it and how it works? We will discuss this thing in next lecture. That's it for today. Thank you very much and have a nice day to all of you.